Do you know what inflammation can do to your body? It's a question that we all should be asking ourselves. Why? Because inflammation is a silent threat that can wreak havoc on our health without us even knowing it. Let's dive into what inflammation really is. At its most basic level, inflammation is the body's natural response to injury or illness. It's our immune system's method of signaling to our bodies that something is wrong and needs to be fixed. Inflammation is like a fire alarm, alerting the body to potential danger. But here's where things get tricky. Inflammation can be both friend and foe. On one hand, we have acute inflammation. This type is good. It's short-term, appearing quickly and fading away once its job is done. Imagine you accidentally cut your finger while chopping vegetables. The redness and swelling you see is acute inflammation in action, working to heal the wound. On the other hand, there's chronic inflammation. This is the silent threat we're talking about. It's long-term, persisting for months or even years. Unlike acute inflammation, which is like a fire alarm, chronic inflammation is more like a fire that never goes out. It can damage tissues and organs, contributing to serious health issues like heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. Now, you may be wondering, how do I know if I have chronic inflammation? Well, the signs can be subtle and easily dismissed. Do you often feel fatigued, even after a good night's sleep? Do you have persistent pain in your joints or muscles? Are you frequently battling colds or infections? Do you struggle with digestive issues like bloating or constipation? These could all be indications of chronic inflammation. So, now you're probably wondering, how can I combat inflammation? The answer lies in your diet. Yes, that's right. What you eat can play a significant role in managing inflammation, but we'll delve more into that in the next scene. Stay tuned. You might be surprised to learn that what you eat can significantly affect inflammation in your body. See, inflammation is a normal bodily process. It's our immune system's response to infection or injury. But when this process becomes chronic, it's like a forest fire that never goes out, harming healthy cells and tissues. And guess what? Certain foods can fan those flames. In scientific terms, some foods are pro-inflammatory. They trigger the body to produce more inflammatory markers like cytokines. This can lead to a state of chronic inflammation if consumed regularly and in large quantities. Foods high in sugar, trans fats, and certain oils are major culprits, along with processed meats and refined carbohydrates. But it's not all doom and gloom. Just as some foods can spur inflammation, others can douse it. These are known as anti-inflammatory foods. They contain compounds that help reduce the production of those inflammatory markers we mentioned earlier. So, how does this work? Well, certain nutrients and phytochemicals found in these foods can interact with our cells, impacting the chemical pathways that lead to inflammation. For instance, omega-3 fatty acids found in fish and flax seeds can reduce the production of molecules and substances linked to inflammation. Similarly, antioxidants found in fruits and vegetables, such as flavonoids and carotenoids, can neutralize free radicals. These pesky molecules can cause oxidative stress, a key player in chronic inflammation. Moreover, certain spices like turmeric contain curcumin, which has been found to possess potent anti-inflammatory properties. It can inhibit the activity of certain enzymes and proteins that promote inflammation. So in essence, what we eat can either turn up the heat or cool things down in our body. It's like a seesaw. The more pro-inflammatory foods we consume, the higher our inflammation levels can rise. But by adding more anti-inflammatory foods to our diet, we can help tip the balance in the other direction. Understanding this connection between diet and inflammation is a crucial step towards taking control of our health, because as the saying goes, we really are what we eat. So, what are these inflammation-fighting foods? Let's find out. There are a plethora of foods that can help fight inflammation. Let's dive into some of the top contenders and discover how they work their magic. First up, we have berries. These vibrant fruits are packed with antioxidants known as anthocyanins, which have significant anti-inflammatory effects. From strawberries to blueberries, raspberries to blackberries, these delightful fruits are not only delicious but also incredibly beneficial for your health. Next on our list is fatty fish. Fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, EPA, and DHA. These nutrients are known to reduce inflammation and protect your heart. So next time you're planning a meal, don't shy away from the fish counter. Then we have the humble broccoli. This green powerhouse is high in sulforaphane, an antioxidant that fights inflammation by reducing your levels of cytokines and NF-κB, which drive inflammation. Avocados, besides being incredibly tasty, are a great source of monounsaturated fats, magnesium, fiber, and potassium, all of which are known to reduce inflammation. Plus, they're packed with carotenoids and tocopherols, which are linked to a reduced risk of cancer. Green tea, a favorite among health enthusiasts, is packed with antioxidants and has been praised for its anti-inflammatory properties. It contains a substance called epigallocatechin-3 gallate, which inhibits inflammation by reducing pro-inflammatory cytokine production and damage to the fatty acids in your cells. Let's not forget peppers. Both bell peppers and chili peppers are loaded with vitamin C and antioxidants, which can help reduce inflammation and lead to improved overall health. Mushrooms, while low in calories, are high in all sorts of goodness. Certain types of mushrooms, like lion's mane and shiitake, have been shown to have strong anti-inflammatory effects. Grapes, particularly red and purple grapes, are not only sweet and refreshing but also contain anthocyanins, which reduce inflammation. Plus, they're a great source of resveratrol, a compound with potent anti-inflammatory properties. Turmeric, a golden spice commonly used in curries, contains a powerful anti-inflammatory compound called curcumin. Curcumin blocks NF-κB, a molecule that turns on genes related to inflammation. Lastly, we have dark chocolate. Yes, you heard it right. Dark chocolate and cocoa are rich in antioxidants that reduce inflammation. They contain flavonols, which are responsible for their anti-inflammatory effects. Just make sure your chocolate has at least 70% cocoa, the higher the better. Incorporating these foods into your diet can help you reduce inflammation and boost your overall health. Remember, every time you eat is an opportunity to nourish your body. Choose wisely and your body will thank you. Now that you know what foods to eat, how can you incorporate them into your meals? The answer is simpler than you might think. Start by focusing on one meal at a time. For breakfast, consider a bowl of oatmeal topped with blueberries and walnuts. Oats are a fantastic source of whole grains, while blueberries and walnuts are packed with antioxidants that help fight inflammation. For lunch, how about a salad featuring leafy greens, cherry tomatoes, and a sprinkling of chia seeds? Add some grilled salmon or tofu for a boost of omega-3 fatty acids, and dress it with olive oil and lemon for a tangy kick. When it comes to dinner, think colorful. A stir-fry with a variety of brightly colored vegetables, ginger, and turmeric is not only a feast for the eyes, but also a potent anti-inflammatory meal. Pair it with quinoa or brown rice, both excellent sources of fiber. Don't forget about snacks and beverages. Green tea is a great choice as it's rich in polyphenols, compounds known for their anti-inflammatory effect. For a snack, reach for a handful of almonds or a bowl of mixed berries. But it's not just about what you eat, it's also about how you eat. Aim for a balanced diet and try not to overeat. Overeating can lead to weight gain, which can increase inflammation in the body. It's also worth noting that while these foods are powerful tools in fighting inflammation, they are just one piece of the puzzle. Regular exercise, adequate sleep, and stress management also play crucial roles in managing inflammation. Finally, remember to keep it varied. Eating a wide range of foods ensures that you're getting a mix of different nutrients, so don't just stick to the foods mentioned in this video. Explore other fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins that you enjoy. Remember, a varied and balanced diet is key to fighting inflammation and promoting overall health. Inflammation can be a silent threat, but you have the power to combat it with your diet. Let's take a moment to recap what we've learned. Chronic inflammation often lurks unnoticed, subtly undermining our well-being. Yet the food we eat can be a potent ally in this battle. The science is clear. Certain foods like berries, fatty fish, and broccoli have powerful anti-inflammatory properties, helping to soothe the body's immune response. Incorporating these foods into your diet doesn't have to be a chore. It can be an adventure in flavor. From delicious salmon dishes to mouth-watering broccoli stir-fries and berry-packed smoothies, there are countless ways to enjoy these nutritional powerhouses. But remember, balance is key. A diet rich in a variety of anti-inflammatory foods, coupled with a healthy lifestyle, can make a world of difference in your overall health and well-being. Don't forget to click the link in the description to find a variety of recipes incorporating these anti-inflammatory foods. Eat well, feel better.